I want to share with you 3 things that I'm changing as a result of my decision. Good morning, Lowell Shepherd here, Pacific Solo. I want to share with you 3 things that I'm changing as a result of my decision to keep coastal cruising around Japan, discovering remote ports, and lifting the lid off of my aspiration to cross the North Pacific solo before I'm 70. You can watch videos to find more about why I've made that decision. But 3 things I've had to change, among many, but these 3 have taken most of my time and energy. First of all, now have a different attitude towards sleeping. So I was practicing more and more to sleep for shorter periods of time, which was my natural inclination anyways, which involved lots of napping during the day, and at nighttime would just sleep for 2 hours at most, then get up and work and check on things, and then sleep for another 2 hours. Now that I'm coastal cruising and I'm not doing as many overnight passages, I'm now trying to regain a practice of sleeping for longer periods at a time. The second thing I'm changing is the stuff I have on board. I was being kitted out for solo offshore for multi-weeks, thinking all that through, provision space, different types of equipment, and now I realize I have too much stuff on board. So I've added something special because the boat is my home and my studio. I have indulged in a luxury. I have bought air conditioner used by a lot of RVers and campers. I'm not sponsored by them. They did give me a slight discount. Here's a picture of it. I'll let you know how it goes. Thirdly, I've had to reestablish a purpose for what I'm doing. I'm having a great time. I'm enjoying visiting all these ports. Been over 60 so far. I love exploring remote Japan. I've done it by bicycle before. I've been in 40. I'm often asked how many prefectures I've been to and how I got there. Well, you know, I don't keep track of my numbers, but it got me thinking. So I went to my map, went to my journal and my blogs, and I came up with this. I've been to 45 out of the 47 prefectures, 36 by bicycle, 33 by train, 30 by car, 16 by sailboat in the last 2 years, 10 by airplane, 9 by ferry, and 3 by helicopter. And in most cases, I've spent days, weeks, and sometimes months in many of those prefectures. And it's been a real treat for me to see so much of Japan. Japan is such a great place to visit. The largest number by bicycle, also by car, train, and now by boat as well. But I want to find a purpose. Number 3 is I need a new purpose. I want to have a meaning for what I'm doing now that I've decided to sail around Japan. The boating community really help each other out, and I benefit so much from all the people who have helped me along the way, and so I want to pay it forward. So I started a new YouTube sailing channel called Cruising Japan in a Sailboat. It's for sailors and cruisers, not for the algorithm. There'll be 2 playlists. One playlist will be simply places I've moored, and I've now moored in 60 ports across Japan. And so I'm now going to have purpose. I'm going to go and find new places and anchorages. It's just simple videos, short videos with the coordinates, what I'd learned about those ports before I got there, and what I found to be the reality. The second will be interviews with experts and experienced people who have something to contribute to incoming cruisers and sailors. And I've been including the first episode in this video, so it's coming up right now. Let me know what you think. I'm not trying to create great videos. I'm not trying to grow the channel. I simply want it to be there, available to people who want to check out the details about a port or what it's like to cruise in Japan. So thanks very much. Let me know what you think at the end. After 2 years, at the invitation of Matt and the mayor, I'm here in Uken. I've been to over 60 ports so far as I've been cruising around Japan, but I decided to start this new channel with the port I'm in because it's the port I've been trying to get to for 2 years. It's the port of Uken, a deep inlet on the wonderful and magical island of Amami. Wahine is over there. Uken is a deep inlet of several nautical miles on the southwestern side of the Amami Island. Be careful as you come in because there's fishing gear on either side of the bay. There's tuna farms, one in the south, one in the north, and also disused pearl farms as well, but all the buoys remain. But if you stay center of the channel, you should be fine. I've moored in 2 places in Uken. I call them Uken A and Uken B. Uken A is the primary. It's the most convenient. It's close to the toilets, a fuel station, and a walk to the onsen as well. It's run by the Yakaba, the town hall, and so you must walk the 100 meters or so to the town hall, go to the 2nd floor, and let them know that you're there, and they'll expect you to pay when you leave. The second place is Uken B, which is just across the small bay at the mouth of the river, under a half a mile, and that's a good typhoon hole, and I and other ships went over there for a recent typhoon. I'm quite surprised that more yachts have not visited Uken, because it's a very friendly spot, lots of beauty spots, and while it doesn't have nightlife or lots of convenience stores or a supermarket, there's enough that you need there as a yachtman, and there's people who are very yacht friendly. There's limited restaurants, but there are delightful eateries once you get to know where they are. On the Yuan side, which is Uken A, there's a really good ladder, and there's only 100 meters or so from the town hall. There is a charge, and for my boat, it was, which is 8 ton and 40 feet, it turns out to be 30 yen a day. You do have to sort out garbage disposal, but in the description, I'll give the contact details for 1 or 2 locals who are willing to help out visiting yachts. Uken has a lot to offer. There's beaches, there's activities, there's mountain biking. You can actually get a guide, both in English and Japanese, around the inlet and reach all the secret places, hiking up rivers, waterfalls, paddle boarding. So I do hope you can check it out. There will be more episodes coming up of more mooring spots. Do check out my other channels, Pacific Solo, which is more my personal adventures. And if you're a Never Too Later like me, check out the Never Too Late Academy website as well. So fair winds. Remember, it's never too late. So thanks for watching this episode, the 3 things I'm changing, and the video. Please subscribe, please share, please check out the other channel of Never Too Late Academy. And if you're a sailor and cruiser interested in cruising Japan, then consider subscribing to the new channel as well. All the best and fair winds. Remember, it's never too late.